ibigay o baby. Yahoo! I went to the doctor. The dentist, the tooth doctor. I went to the tooth doctor and he kicked my ass. I laid down just for a little bit, bros. Just a little bit. Just a tad. And now it's 6 o'clock. Give me a minute to grab my drink. Bet I will. I will grab a drink and I will be right here. Okay, alright, let me get through today's task. Let me get through today's task. Hello. There we go. Actually, this is so loud, it's gonna distract me. Turn that down to like that. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet this stream, I think. So I'm going to boost myself just a little bit. Just a tad. Because it's gonna be whisper mode more than likely for this stream. I apologize. Is Mama Nilly at home? No, she's not. Let me get through here. Congrats on the first and hello Kikas. Congrats on the second Adudo and hello Sir Darkblade. Hello Pirate. Hello Sparks. I will have to manually VIP you because my programs are still booting. Alright, say hi so I know I typed it incorrectly. Hello Oswaldo. And great, I'm gonna have to do that manually too. While that's booting up. Hello. Yeah, I'm still booting. I legit turned on the stream. Was like, it's time to go. Turn on the stream. We can get everything set up as we start. We can get everything set up as we start. Hello, Kitbot. Hello, Lorebot. Did you have an EB day, Miss Eber? I did. I did. Let me just... I need to know if I'm talking louder than the music. It's gonna be a whispery kind of day. Okay. Let me just pause this for a sec. Then we go to videos, and then we go to OBS recordings, and then we go click this one. I need to know if I'm talking louder than the music. Okay, perfect. Gorgeous. Alright. That's how I audio check, by the way. You built on cursed land. Every bear I kill near your house, and other ones. That is okay, Musa. I'm not gonna hop in until I'm emotionally ready. Alright. So then. There we go. Okay, what's this one? Oh, okay, that's a demo. I have a very important poll for you guys. Oh, Rex, that is okay. I am short in the game, which means I'm closer to Earth I'm more down to earth and not as affected by insanity as other people. I didn't look at the stats that much when I was making the character, but being so short does have its advantages, other than I might struggle to see over a singular block. However, when life gives you lemons, you just make lemonade, apparently. You live by a body of water and flee to it when you're in danger. You're a crab. No, fleeing into the water is prey behavior. Fleeing into the water is prey behavior. Magic the Gathering is making more Fallout cards. Good thing I'm not into Magic. They're probably making Fallout cards from like the Toddverse, and I'm good. I'm good. Oh, hold on. I have an important poll. Okay. It's gonna be a 10-minute long poll. Alright. God, what was I gonna poll? Oh. Do the karaoke for the joke. Alright. Really muffled, far away karaoke. Karaoke or higher quality karaoke. Alright, so before I put the vote, okay? I'm gonna be doing a karaoke on Sunday. And the theme is karaokeing, but in a back alley. And I thought it'd be really funny to do like muffled, faraway karaoke. But should I commit to the bit and actually like make the karaoke sound muffled and far away? Or should I do a regular high quality karaoke and just visually do it for the meme? That is the poll. So we had the Bethesda kept making bigger games. Skyrim had crap loads of unfinished or removed quests. If you've done any research on Bethesda as a company, like I could definitely do a deep dive with you. But I could definitely do a deep dive with you. But Bethesda doesn't actually care about the games they make. There's an interview by Emil Pagliarulo after they had finished Oblivion and were talking about what they were looking to do in the future with Skyrim, okay? And they had said specifically, I'd have to get the exact quote, but he had said that you don't bother writing a story because players they rip the pages out of the book and turn them into paper airplanes. So you just do something serviceable and then get to the good part, the gameplay. So that's their opinion. The quest part doesn't matter to them as long as like it has a start finish reward. I'm gonna have to I keep peeking with this, so I'm gonna have to do this. Sorry. As long as there is a start to the quest, a finish to the quest, and a reward, they don't particularly care what they do in the quest, because that's all they care about, is for there to be something for you to do. The other thing that he had said in the exact same interview, and this is like an hour or two long like presentation he did on the making of Oblivion and what they're looking to do when making Skyrim. They weren't going to take notes. They love that people mod their games. They love that people mod their games. So they're fine with just kind of getting a cool concept because modders will come in and finish it for them. They just need to get the base that works, and the community will turn it into something great. And I don't think he realized the double-edged sword of that statement, because what he actually said is, I don't have to make a good game because my community will make it into a good game. So at all points in the development process, the higher ups at Bethesda don't actually care about quality on any level because they think that their community of modders is going to make the game. They don't have to make a good game. They just have to make a serviceable base. And then their community will make it great. There's little to no community modding it because of how lacking the game is, right? I hope Starfield was a real kick in the face for them to wake it up, to say that you have to make a good game. Hello, Captain. Hello. I hope Starfield was a wake-up call because that's how they walked in. They walked in with that mindset that we just have to make a game and then modders will fix it later. So hopefully the fact that no one showed up will let them know that they need to put in more work. The thing with modern Bethesda is nobody likes modern Bethesda games. Nobody actually likes Fallout 4. Nobody actually likes Skyrim. Nobody likes it. Everybody mods it. I would never recommend someone to buy Skyrim for anything more than like 30 or 40 bucks. I wouldn't. It's such a low quality game. It's not worth more than 30 or 40 Canadian dollars. Nobody really they mod the hell out of it. Like Fallout 4 and only played it vanilla. I'm glad for you, Robotoken. Unfortunately, you're in the minority. Most people that play Skyrim and Fallout 4 modded it. When I was starting to play Fallout 4 on stream, people sent me lists of mods to make the game more enjoyable. Straight up, they recommended me, someone who had never played the game before, certain quality of life mods to make the game more enjoyable. And the only quality of life mod I've ever put in on a first time playthrough is balance patching, like fixing RAM overflow. I modded it more than I played it. I played Skyrim on the PS3 for years, but I had like 5 games. So it was Project Eva, Minecraft, Skyrim, or Final Fantasy 13. That was it. Those were the games I had. Those were the games I played. Hoi hoi! Are you sick? I'm very tired. So you're getting EP Nelly today. Getting very EP Nelly today. Most people have not finished the main quest of Skyrim because it freaking sucks. Most people will only do about 3-ish of the factions because the factions largely aren't that great. Sleep stream. Honestly, I was gonna sleep through stream. Yeah, so I modded Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Oblivion so that it would fix RAM crash issues. The developers, when I play games on stream for the first time, when I play any game for the first time really, I don't mod them, okay? I want to play the game as the developer intended so that I can see the journey through the series. I want to see how a game grows from being Zelda 1 to being Skyward Sword and all the great and bad things that happen in between. But the developer never intends the game to crash. That's not wanted, right? That's not a desired effect. And if it's an issue typically exclusively for PC, I'll deal with it. I'll hop in. I'll deal with the temporal storm on stream. Developers don't intend for your game to crash constantly because that gives you a bad time. Woo! Thank you,
Here, take money.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Is that why you don't want to play Fallout 76 because it can't be modded? I don't want to play Fallout 76 because I don't think there's a mod that can save it. Yeah. So developers never want the game to like crash. They want you to be able to actually play the game and enjoy the game. So the 2 times I've modded games on stream have been balance patches that are the quote-unquote unofficial patches that they make for Morrowind, Oblivion, and New Vegas that fix RAM overflow issues and loading times. Because the developers don't intend that. So you are absolutely allowed to like the game, Spartan. I'm not saying if you like Fallout 4, if you like 76, if you like Starfield, that's a-okay. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm happy for you. What I am trying... Oh, all my food rotted. That's right. We moved time. I need to make a bin. I'm gonna have to throw this into... Perfect. Okay. I can't see. Okay. We'll sit in my house for a bit since it's raining. There we go. Okay, so in terms of the Vintage Story server, I will do it at most at a monthly patch. I do not want to be updating it every couple of days when we find a new mod. I will only patch the server once a month. So when February comes, I will have time to have looked at a few mods. And then tested them privately on a personal world to see if they don't affect anything. And then I will do monthly patches. It is a problem we're running to, but that's normal game, Giga. That is how the game is intended to be played. Food is supposed to rot, and there is use for rot because you can make fertilizer. You can make fertilizer. That is normal. It's fine if I want to mod it because I can play. See, that's what I mean. Vanilla Fallout 4 is very much a drag. You're absolutely allowed to enjoy it. But all I'm trying to do is advocate for you to get better games. I think the other thing we can do, Giga, is we can just preserve food. I have Crocs. I will get fat. I can preserve food in my little fridge. We can preserve food in Crocs. That is absolutely something we can do. There are methods that are built into the game to make this possible. Yeah, I'll just sit for a second. How do I meditate? Unless that was a mod. Hardtack is a form of edible ceramic added via expanded foods. It's called chips biscuits. Oh, see, I'm talking about taking my ceramic crock, making stew, and then applying fat to it to preserve it for longer. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, is just making stews and then closing and sealing the jars with fat and then throwing them in my fridge cavern. But the bread that has been totally desiccated to the animals. So you're talking about Bannock. You're talking about Bannock. So Bannock is something that the First Nations have eaten for a very long time. It's like a flatbread, but you jam like berries and stuff in there and soak it in fat and then fry it, and it preserves very, 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 very well. I think I'm familiar with what you're talking about, because I have made and ate bannock before at a summer camp when we were learning about the First Nations. They brought a teepee to the school and everything. They brought a teepee to my school, and then they did a traditional dance, and it's pretty common worldwide. It's called hardtack in Europe. Okay. As a certified Canadian, when you say that, my mind goes to bannock. My mind goes to bannock. Because, that's where we were taught, what it is. Pemmican? Pemmican is just like the dried fattened berries. Pemmican isn't bread. Pemmican is just the meat and dried berries preserved in fat. It's kind of like a granola bar without the granola. Yeah. Does the term bunny hug mean anything to you? People in Saskatchewan call hoodies or pullovers bunny hugs. People in Saskatchewan say, so I'm pretty sure nobody outside of Saskatchewan calls it a bunny hug, but everyone knows what a bunny hug is. Because we've all met one guy from Saskatchewan. Yeah, no, bannock is like bread mixed with fat and berries, and pemmican is just the fat meat and berries. Desiccated meat mixed with rendered fat berries optional. Expanded foods adds in that in too. Cool. I don't have a means to desiccate meat at the moment, I don't think. Not settings. So I was looking into that. Raw bushmeat jerky, raw. Cured. How the meat will cure on its own. Okay, alright, so I can cure it. I need to go hunting then. And then I think I need nails to make a barrel. There's one barrel that I saw that I'm going to steal. Yeah, okay. There's one that I'm going to steal. Just harvest some of these. Oop. Whoopsies. Give me something to munch on. There we go. Okay. I might have taken that. Okay. So I went super far north. I went super far north to this set of ruins. And there was a not a barrel, but like a water container that I was eyeing up. So I'll go there. There we go. I need to just take a giant picture of the server and then plot down people's maps. That's where you found. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you. Well, I mean, you can keep it because you got there first. I should just pick another direction and just walk and have fun. Oh no, like, oh, is it a storm? I think that's a temporal storm. That would be a temporal storm. I think I'm gonna hide in my... Okay, I remember there was a way to meditate to restore your sanity. Oh, it's rotten. Okay. I remember there was a way to restore your sanity by meditating. And... Jeep? Is it just sitting? I don't have to hold anything? See, the last time I played this, I played it with mods. And I don't know if... I wonder if digging deeper will help. See, that area looks funky over there. That area looks funky over there. Rustbound Magic, one of the mods on Chronog server, added a meditation effect to restore MP. Okay, alright. So just sitting and relaxing is all I can do at the moment. I'm surrounded. So we're gonna stay here. Wow. Here we go. I'm gonna go a little deeper. I'm gonna dwarf it a little bit here. I'm gonna dwarf it a little bit here. What does the storm do exactly? It's a big scary magic storm outside where scary monsters appear and it drains your sanity. So, you know how there's like little dark portals all the time? There's little dark portals all the time that little guys come out and throw potatoes at you. Yeah, that makes more potatoes happen. Take it down a step. Get farther away. Farther away from the scary. Yeah, enemies only spawn in the dark or around big portals in the world. During temporal storms, they can spawn basically anywhere. Do I have clay? I don't. Okay. I have a dark brown ceramic mold and 9 shingles, though. We can go places, guys. Gonna do this so that it's easier for my poor soul, I think. Please don't break. Easier for my tiny little body. I'm too small. The stairs glitch a bit. Let's just, you know, not look at them. Munch on some berries. I need to make just a little crock with like emergency stores in here, I think. A little bit of firewood kindling, you know. How art thou? Tired as hell. Yellow Boltarian. So let me tell you guys about my rough 2 days. You could dig a tunnel between this room and your main house. You're right. That's so smart. I should do that. You're so right. I should do that. That would be smart. I will wait till it's over and I can actually like plan it. Because I would have to make this a little deeper so that it goes underneath the ground. Tis a tragedy who dares robs thou of energy. Me robs me of energy. So taking a look at our schedule here. On Wednesday. Flip. Monday, YouTube stream because I delayed and slept on Sunday, so we were already having issues last week with energy. So we walked into the week pretty bad. YouTube stream, Sabaton Karaoke, had a blast. Ended up skipping the Vintage Story stream on Monday because I was so freaking tired. Oopsie doopsies, as it were. I made my schedule, but I did not post it until Tuesday. Because I was zonked. Tuesday, got up. I left the house, I think. Did I leave the house on Tuesday? Did I leave? I don't even see. My memory's bad. I'm pretty sure I left the house for a little bit on a Tuesday. What was I doing though? I don't think that was the day I went to Costco. Was it? I don't remember. Wednesday, I slept the entire day. I did something on Tuesday. Oh no, I didn't do anything on Tuesday. I got up, I did my stream. Oh yeah, we dug my car out. Okay, so I didn't go to Costco, but I did do a little grocery shopping. Okay, I got my car dug out. That's what I did. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. Dug car out. There we go. We were scheduled to play Super Metroid, but I accidentally didn't read my own schedule, and we played Final Fantasy 1 instead, and I had a good time. And I'm gonna have to edit that VOD before it goes on YouTube. I asked another Canadian friend about spear hunting mooses. Yes, it's moose. plural of moose is moose. The plural of geese is geese. The plural of mice is meese. Hello, Hickory. Hello, hello. I will take a sip. I've got my brick of water with me that still needs to thaw. And yellow panda. Hello, hello. I'm high on the devil's lettuce. The devil's lettuce is romaine. Because everyone knows that breeding a lettuce that has so little flavor in it and offers you barely anything nutritionally is from the devil himself. The only good thing it's for is for Caesar salad. Alright, Potato Man. I'm having an issue climbing? Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, I should have pinged that I'm going to be on the server. I'll do that. I didn't realize I was the only one on at the moment. I had fried fish. Nice. Ooh, door. I can't wait for a better door. Okay. I think I have horsetail and reeds, and that can make a poultice. Alright, let's see. No? Poultice. 4 and 2. Okay. There we go. 2 of the mods I was running on my single player game didn't get turned off in the multiplayer. So what mods were you running? What mods were you running? Oop, there we go. Not what I wanted. I wanted to drink the water. How do I empty the water? I have to pour it out? Door! Once that gave meteors and high quality soil particle effects. You should probably... Oh, it's shift. Okay. You should probably... Particle effects isn't just like making it look cool, because that's okay if it looks cool. There's no problem with it looking cool. I already turned them off. Okay. If it's just, if there's visual mods, that's fine. Just nothing that... Do I have to take it out? Okay, I have to take it out with bowls. Picked up egg rolls today. Oh yeah, see, poor little Nellie's so tired. She's not doing good. Is this crock just useless now? Is this crock just useless? Because it's got rot in it? Okay, so I have no... No. That didn't do what I wanted to either. If Nilly's EP, Nilly should go to sleepy. No. Can you wash it somehow? That's what I'm thinking. Hello. Oh. Got neighbors. I think the crock is gone. Oh. Thank you. I gave you a door. You gave me a door? Did I pick up the door? Oh, it's in the bear. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You know what? Just opening and close. The door will fall off on its own unless, comma, I want the door to fall off, in which case the door will not fall off. Oh, now you're a sturdy door, huh? Now that someone's watching, you're embarrassed. Thank you. There we go. You throw the crock into the water. Okay, I am not having enough mirth for this. There we go. Thank you. Alright, boom. Good night. There we go. Alright, so if I'm going to add an extension to take me down, I'm gonna have to dig down this way, I think. Make a basement. Just stack it on the firewood, I guess. 2-block high wall, okay. There we go. Up. Perfect. So what we're gonna do is I need to go down this way. To make a ladder or a rope to climb. Rope and sticks. Okay. Oh, I need 2 of each. Okay. Because I might just make it a roped area. How many down am I? Okay. If this is 1, -1. +1. Hold on. As long as I do it 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, I am at 1. And we want to go down to 2. Okay. I'm gonna need to take that a little bit lower. That's okay though. Because that would be at this height. So you need to go one deeper. Can turn this into like a basement. Alright. With a rope in my inventory. But I need some sticks. How much rope do I need to make this? You know what? Let's start. Let's start by sneezing apparently. Nope, no sneeze apparently. Alright. I was getting emotionally prepared and then it never happened. Put a rot in there. Here we go. And then we'll just harvest a bunch of... What form of witchery is this? This is... me getting... I keep trying to tell you guys a story and then I get distracted. I would be willing to trade 4 empty crocks for a copper shovel. I absolutely have. You can steal... I've got like 12 crocs, so you can hop in and grab those and leave a shovel on the wall. What was I doing? Harvesting. Leon! That's right, we're doing Leon. Alright, sorry, buddy. Present thine ass. Get ready for a pegging. I don't know if you guys have seen the anime Kiss Him, Not Me, but that's just so me. I'm not hot, so I don't have guys flirting with me. But the closest you'll get to me being interested is me wanting to see 2 guys. 2 guys sitting in a hot tub, 2 feet apart, and it's really gay. They're holding each other tenderly in the hot tub, but they're giving each other a bit of space because it's 40 degrees in the hot tub, and that's a little warm, okay? They're sweating a little. Wait, what day is it? August, okay. I need to get hunting so that I can preserve some meat for winter. There you go. Yeah, almost drowned. This is what it's like to go to a pool with me, okay? This is what it's like. So, Sleepy, I slept all of yesterday. I was supposed to, in my schedule, I was going to finish an artwork for Grimm. I, however, slept the entire goddamn day. I was only up for about 6 hours. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was only up for 6 hours. Your birthday? It wasn't your birthday. Wait, is it? Hold on. Wait, since I have your birthdays, I have to happy birthday you guys. It's the 13th of August. Oh, happy birthday. It is August. It's the 13th, though, and I think your birthday's what, the 15th? Is it the 13th or the 15th? Hold on, let me whip out. Hold on, guys. I have this very legitimately written down. Let me just flip. Thursday the 15th, Pyrex's birthday. Spartan, your birthday is on the 24th of July, is it not? Lorebot's birthday just passed, by the way. Lorebot's birthday was last week. Millie, I sent it on Discord. Is it in one of the channels? Which oh, there we go. It is confirmed in person. Is that like a cosplay photo or something? I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna refund that one. I think I am gonna refund that one. Thank you, hello, God Emperor. He was born on Father's Day. Ooh. If you have another meme you'd like to send. Sparks is now just a chat joke. I would like to keep the memes as apolitical as possible. There we go. Oh, my knife broke. There we go. Alrighty then. Yeah, if you have another meme, that's okay. I've just been doing lots of reflecting, and I think that I'm making myself very unhappy, and I'm gonna do things to make myself more happy, because I can't protect your smile if I stop smiling. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And I need sticks, which I kept a bunch outside. My massive amounts of peat. You can use bones as knife handles too. Yes. Yes, you can. Now the question is, are they better than sticks? Handle 1.4. They are slightly better than sticks. You know what? I do need a new knife. Maybe I'll just... I will make a knife and attach it to a bone handle. Oh, what was that? Oh wait, no, that was my stack of rot. Okay, where are my bindings? Rawhide. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then I need the rawhide. Happy free. What's Happy Freerin Day? Is it like the anniversary of when it came out, or did season 2 start? Okay. I'm going to get this thought out of my head if it's the death of me. Okay? I'm gonna get this thought out of my head. I slept all yesterday. I think I was up for about 6 to 8 hours at most. I woke up at like 10 p.m. I don't remember when I was on. It was like late. Did I message anybody? I don't think I messaged. I think I just sat in my lonesome. I think I sat in my lonesome and just played a bit of Pal World and drew. I drew Grimm's picture. I didn't finish it. I was supposed to spend 6 hours to finish Grimm's picture, and I was in bed all goddamn day. All goddamn day. It was frustrating beyond belief. I got up. I did make a little bit of soup, and I worked on the art. I got the hair done, and I am now started on the flats, but then I had to go to bed again. And then I woke up at like 2 or 3 in the morning. And it was like, are you serious? I was up for like 4 hours. And then I sleep. And then I'm up at 2 in the morning, and I have a dentist appointment at like 8. I have a dentist appointment at like 8, okay? I have a dentist appointment at 8. So it's like, well, I guess I'll push myself to stay up so I can get to the dentist appointment, take a nap, and then I can stream in the evening. I genuinely forgot. And I had a YouTube stream. I got a little too saucy with the scheduling and was like, yeah, I'll stream when I get home from the dentist. No, the dentist kicked my ass and my teeth. The dentist kicked my ass and my teeth. So like, I went to bed. I went to Canadian Tire and I got some gravel because my walkway is just sheer ice. A friend came over and helped chunk out the snow back down to concrete level. And that was great. It's great. It's nice. However, it warmed up. And the snow started to melt. And it melted back onto the concrete that was freshly cleared. And then it solidified overnight into pure freaking ice. And I was so afraid that the mailman might die. Horrified even. It was that dangerous. It was a very dangerous walkway. So as soon as I got home from the dentist, I had to go get gravel. And putting the gravel down and the sand down took a lot out of me. A lot. So much. I kind of sort of shambled into bed after. We Canadians are afraid of it. Yeah, see, if the snow is a little icy, you can still get grip. I was wearing good grippy boots, okay? I was wearing good grippy boots. But because this ice was like freshly melted and frozen, it was like level. There was no scratching, no scuffing, nothing with which I could actually get a grip on. And my walkway is slightly tilted downward. So even if you center your gravity, you are still slipping just by standing. It was horrific. It was bad. It was awful. And I didn't want him to hurt himself. So is there a button I can use to summon the guide? H. Okay, there we go. Maybe I'll make it with... Maybe I'll make it with 6. Survival guide when you hit escape. Yeah, I was wondering if there was like a faster way because I'm a lazy. I am a lazy. Road plow came by, heaped all the road snow right on your sidewalk. I almost have an NHL-sized puddle ice rink from the melting and freezing. Oh, pain. Pain. Hovering mouse cursor over an item and hitting H will bring it for the item in question. I can't see. Where's my torch? Oh, is my torch still... It is, isn't it? There we go. There we go. Ah. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. Another annoying bit of winter existence is my car windows freezing from the inside because my commute is too short to get the humidity out of my car. Pain. Oh, I feel you. Pain. Pain. I always keep a card, like some kind of old gift card or club card or something in the car so I can scrape the frost from the inside. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure other people do this too. This is dangerous driving, so please do not do this. Please do not do this. But, I kind of Mario Kart it sometimes with the frost. I got places to be. I'm not gonna scrape and wait for my entire windshield to defrost. I'm going to get the part that I need visible so I can see the road and go with that. Yeah, I'm drifting to get Bruce. Well, yeah, you defrost so you can see, but I don't always have time to wait the freaking half an hour. So you get the car running, you let it run for like 10 minutes, and if the frost on the inside isn't defrosted, you just scrape at it with your debit card, and then you go. I heard it was legal, pretending I didn't hear that. I am now electing to ignore. Okay, so from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We go 14 blocks over. Where do we end up? Too far. 13, 12. I think we want to go 12 or 11. Yeah, 12 or 11. I'm just gonna dig up and see where that is, because this is an acceptable entryway. Where are we? Oh, we do want to be here. Okay. Just gonna put the rammed earth on top to mark my spot. And close it up. Perfect. Okay. I scraped the coupon card so I can Nice. I never thought of that. Okay. So I can just go this way until I hit the rammed earth. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so it was 14. So I'm gonna have to shift. Okay. There we go. Just do this. There we go. That will make it... No, wait, because these are the interior ones. I'm gonna have to dig up. Ow. Oh, that's my firewood. Do 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 do. Okay, there's the ground. So this will be where I start from. Do, 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 do. There we go. 14 would... Now you're confusing me. 14 will be just go from out here and we'll figure it out. Now you can. I'm so tired. Please, my brain can't handle it. I slept all day. I only got to finish hair and flats. I only got to finish the hair and flats on the art. So I have to finish that after this. Tomorrow is probably going to be another sleep all day too. Okay. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. I'm gonna dig down here. There we go. And now... Whee! Oh, can I not fit under the block? Oh, there we go. Ha ha! Perks of being short. MR is 1 block tall. There we go. Let a Sakura know if you're gonna sleep all day tomorrow. I should. That way I don't flop on another collab. It has been a horrific start to the New Year's, bros. This new year has been tough. I am determined to make it work. But wow, is God testing my diligence. There we go. Okay. The good Lord is out here and is like, oh, I heard you had plans. I heard you had New Year's resolutions and that you wanted to better yourself as a person, Nelly. Wow. Boy, am I gonna give you opportunities. Wee. Wee. It's okay because when I went into character creation, I went into God of War mode because why would you tell me? Why would you say to someone you can play on easy, medium, normal, or hard difficulty? Or you can play God of War on God of War. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying that, you know, you could be playing better. Grueling is probably dead. I have friends that lovingly help me through the hard time that is winter. Okay, I do have a bit of a buffer then. But what about... Okay, no, that's packed dirt. And I think I want to take this one to be 1 lower. The hell? I have a roommate. He seems a little lost. You good there, bud? Come on. This is the door. Come on. How many days to Halloween? I can't count. Oh. Unfortunate. Okay, I have an axe. Poor guy is so lost. Okay, there we go. Woo! There we go. Is there like no way to prevent them from spawning in my house? Yeah, it's like a startled cat. That happened to Prissy. Years ago, Prissy got caught in a plastic grocery bag and ran all over the house screaming and yelling. And I had to like catch her so that I could get her out. And she was like clawing at me because you need lights. So one lamp doesn't cut it. Gotcha. We gotta get 2 lamp. Maybe we put it on the ceiling so it can disperse better. Yeah, there's a little bit of a dark zone there. Well, I'll be hunting anyways soon, so... Murderer I am. Oh no, my brain stopped again. My brain stopped. What was I talking about? Not even the passive room. Unfortunately, there is no... Just letting them out of my house is not good for them. The best... This is gonna sound really messed up, but the best thing I can do for them is to kill them. The best thing I can do for those guys, in all actuality, is to kill them. I know that sounds like really messed up, but that is unfortunately the way that life is. Oh, so one styrene stone, okay. It will make sense in a while, but regrettably speaking, that is the best I can do for them right now. There we go. Sometimes Chief, death is the best mercy you can offer. Who knows what I'm talking? I'm so EP, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let's be real, bros. I'm so tired, bros. I'm so tired. Okay, I was going to lower everything a level. Where are my roof tiles? 3 more. Okay. Can lower everything by 1 more, so that I can get a nice packed earth ceiling, so I don't have to worry about anything bonking. I'm thinking today's stream will be however I feel like. Thursdays are gonna be the whatever I feel like. We're gonna stream whatever I want for however long I want. Are we gonna boot up Voices of the Void? Probably again soon, because there was a big update and I missed it. Are we on occasion gonna boot up Pal World so I can just show off all the cool things that I'm doing? Yeah, absolutely. I am in the process of making a perfect smoky so that I can find certain ores. And I'm also trying to make a perfect Jelly Roy so that I can get more a perfect Jelly Roy so I can get more heckin' manual drops. Howdy, howdy. I am not stinky, actually. I'm so glad the dentist didn't bother me about it. I was so worried he was gonna question why my teeth have gotten worse since the last time I saw him in November. God, my teeth hurt. It's not my teeth, it's my gums. They had to cauterize my gums to get at the damage. Thankfully, it's all surface damage. There was nothing touched the root. Nothing touched the root, so I am in fact safe. I will not be losing any teeth. He fixed my front teeth because one of them was like looking really bad. I asked him about it and he said it actually wasn't that big of a concern. Like, it looked bad. It had some black rot, but it was all surface level damage. So, and before you're like, oh my god, Lily, how do you get it off? What? Why are you washing your teeth? Depression. Depression. Huh? That's your answer. Your girl got depressed. The luxury bones, that's right. Teeth are luxury bones. I am gonna have to remove these beds. I think it was me and Rex that were using those two, so I should be okay. Is actually becoming grab. So I did shower. My hair is nice and clean because I didn't want to go to the dentist looking and feeling bad. So I am in fact clean. My hair is nice. I wore new clothes, like my New Year's resolution to take care of myself. Yeah, that's right. Take a sniffer. There we go. I am in fact clean. Lamau, she smells like Leland. How do you smell like someone? Honest to God, as someone that is like single and oh lord. Oh lord. That is a way to go. I make a joke since my birthday of August 21st never comes up in game. Means I'll be eternally zero. But I really can't make that joke, chat, or I'll be super bad. Like Hosho Marine, forever 18, you're forever zero. Bears, man. Your resolution like last year. Oh, shoot. I accidentally unburied a berry. See, this is what I wanted to avoid. Boom. Oh, I did it wrong again. There we go. Boop. That is not what I wanted. The resolution isn't to be my own trad wife, unfortunately, as great as that would be. I don't think I have the capacity to trad wife myself. I'm gonna be honest. The key to making achievable New Year's goals, bros. The key to making achievable New Year's goals is to lower your expectations. Everybody goes like, I'm gonna go to the gym like 3 times a week. I'm gonna get jacked as hell. I'm gonna be hard AF. No, you're not. You're not gonna be jacked as hell. You're not gonna look hot AF. It's not gonna happen. Because you didn't evaluate your schedule and your physical capacity. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna go for 3 weeks. And you're gonna do that for like maybe a month. And then something's gonna happen and then you're never gonna go again for the rest of the year. I acknowledge I don't have the capacity physically to trad wife myself. That is too much energy. I cannot trad wife myself. That will actually not be achievable. But what I can do... What I can do... Wait, I don't even need to do this. Hold on. Infertility. Hack dirt. No, I can't. Oh, no, I do. Hack dirt. There we go. Do I not? Oh, I do have a knife. Okay, hold on. What do I need to get rid of? I can drink the toilet water. That is possible. Yeah. I won't. I'm gonna get 1,000 CCV this year, guys. That's if I don't get 1,000 CCV, it's over. So over. Never to be seen again. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be gone. Life won't even be worth it anymore if I don't have vast amounts of people laughing at my terrible jokes. There we go. Boom. Okay. Yeah, the critical crank that I can't crank my hog unless there's 1,000 of you here watching. There we go. Just even that out and then I won't have that problem. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure we're going along the packed dirt line. Oh, I got a red currant bush empty. Is there room up front for... There is. Oop. There we go. But I don't think I can trad wife myself. I think I've lost the capacity to do that. CCV. What is a CC number? I know what a CCV is. CCV stands for concurrent viewers. What is CC? Again? Buddy, you can't just walk into people's houses. It's rude. All right. I bet you can be the other roommate that hangs out in the basement. I need to take care of myself. This isn't me being like, I am never gonna take care of myself. This isn't me being like, my health is other people's problems, but I am reevaluating what is actually possible for me to do. Okay, ads. I'm going to be honestly taking a look and being like, what is possible? What is possible in terms of my physical capacity for me to take care of myself? There we go. There we go. For pennies a minute. What am I gonna have to make an ad where it's just like, what would you do? What would you do if there was a child right in front of you? Kicks Nilly into the sun. Oh, the 3 was from... Okay. Go bam! Yep. We're gonna punt me. There we go. There we go. I need more dirt. More dirt. Okay. Why are teddy bears never hungry? Hello, Christian. Because they're always stuffed. Nice. That one I have not heard before. There we go. There we go. I bared it. You did, in fact, bear the joke. Dumplings in steamer. Ooh, that sounds nice. I have officially started running out of wonton soup, which means Manila gave me some grocery money so I can go get groceries. So I am, I'm gonna go and get some more pork and just make another metric truckload of wontons. She even helped pay for... I need 2 more dirt. 1, 2. Oh, I had an extra dirt. Okay, I probably don't need that one. She even paid for the gravel. It was very cheap. It was only like $5 for a bag of gravel, which is very nice. Oh. Whoop. There we go. I will have a whole warehouse of wontons. Yeah, they're just really easy to make and eat. So I have wontons for one meal of the day, and then I only have to figure out what to do for the other. And usually a bowl of veggies is just fine enough for me. I'll probably heat up a bowl of veggies at break. Oop, there we go. Alright, we have officially made a pathway connecting the two. And now I'm going to place that there so that monsters don't spawn. Do I have... Oh, I need to make one more ladder. Means I need 6. But you know what? Surf and turf is good. You right. I think everybody always down for surf and turf, though. Who's ever not down for surf and turf? There we go. I did get fish from Costco. Got some nice frozen salmon so that I can have a little variety and get some more of those fatty acids that I need. So people who are allergic to shellfish, eh? Vegans? Question mark? That's vegetarian. Vegetarians eat fish. Me? I am neither vegan nor vegetarian. I am on a seafood I eat food diet. Me, because I'll die probably. You know what? Fair. That can. Sister Neil had to be vegan for quite a while for health reasons as well. Very, very valid. So hello, Mercury. If you want the info for how to get into the server, let me know. Hi. Eating only fish is pescatarian. Eating fish, what? It's... Because vegetarian has a couple extra stuff. Oh, okay, no, yeah. Pescatarian. Vegetarian is no meat, but animal byproducts are okay. I'm a little burned out after binging 3 survival games in a row. That's fair. I need to find those flax and plant them so I can get linens. There was just a couple of flax seeds. I'm stealing these blackcurrant bushes. There we go. I always try to leave bushes out in the wild for people to collect, because when you're adventuring, sometimes you just starve. That's just how consume crab, become crab. Crab does sound good right about now. Yeah, I know vegan is not meat products. Vegan is no animal products. So it's different. Vegetarian is no meat products. Vegan is no animal products. So honey is right out, eggs right out, milk not allowed. Like, vegan is you are not allowed to have anything that is produced by or comes from an animal. Vegetarian is you are not allowed to eat the flesh of an animal. Like, you can't kill an animal to eat it. But you can eat their byproducts. Get back here. I should have brought my spear! Oh. I should have brought my spear. Yep, no leather clothes, nothing. You are not allowed to have anything that comes from an animal. Nothing at all. So no bone handle blades. De nada. Absolutely zero. Get back here. Back here. Persistence hunting. There we go. Okay. That is the difference between those. Then there's other diets that are like the keto diet where you cannot have processed foods. So you're a raw foods only kind of person. I'm pretty sure that's what keto is the no processed foods. And cuts out a lot of carbs, right? Low carb, high fat. Okay. Paleo is no processed foods. Keto is no or limited carbs. Okay. I see, I see. A little bit of fat. I should go and hunt more boars. But I need to hunt them in a different area so I don't... I need to hunt them in a different area so I don't make them go extinct here. Okay, let's see. Wait, no, this one had it. Boop, boop. As it is, you know, with life, I am on a seafood, I eat food diet. I do not get the luxury of being picky. But that's okay. There we go. Hopefully that'll be enough light to make them not spawn. It's packed dirt. Okay. No, I think maybe... doing this. Might be better. Any diet can be delicious if you do it right. It's more money. My diet is largely pork. It's determined by what's cheapest. Okay. My diet is largely determined by what is cheapest to eat. Yeah, we'll do this. I'm short enough. Why are you in my house? Can you stop it? Where the hell did he go? On the roof. You could always do, so no, it is not cheaper, Robotoken. Where I live, pork is the cheapest meat. Where I live, pork is the cheapest meat, so my diet subsists largely of rice and pork and frozen vegetable mix. Spam it is then. Yup. By weight, I think pork might be cheaper than spam. Chicken is kind of expensive where I live. I do live around a lot of pork farmers, and that's why spam is super expensive. It's not made here. Spam is imported. So at Walmart, let me just go find. Ah! Jeebus, hello! Sure, we'll go here. Here's a relatively... It is $4.47 for a can of Spam. We don't make Spam here. Sorry. So there's like I don't know if they make Spam in Canada, but they definitely do not have any Spam producers in my province. They don't have any Spam producers in my province. It is $1.31 per 100 grams. It is $4.47 for 340 grams. So then let's see. Pork right now, I can get bone-in pork chops for 80 cents per 100 grams. So, by weight, Spam is on par or slightly more expensive than pork. It's hyper-processed. Or I could just get fresh meat. Or I could just get fresh meat that's better for me with less salt. And then I can... Well, technically I need salt. Technically speaking, I need salt. But where's my torch? Did I put it down somewhere and forget again? I did. Okay. Yeah, it is cheaper for me to get fresh meats just because I live near a lot of specifically pork farmers. I live near specifically pork farmers, so pork tends to be really cheap. So I do eat moderately healthy for someone on a very strict budget. I don't understand the hype of Spam. In World War II, trade routes kind of collapsed because people were more focused on supplying to the front lines than supplying to the people. So a lot of nice things went away. Spices, refrigerators as we know them today are also not as common. There were definitely refrigerators in like the 1940s, but you could be like Opa and Oma Nilly that lived on a farm in the middle of nowhere that had never seen a plane before in their life. There's a lot of people that needed access to cheap meat that was preserved specifically. So that's where you get the rise of things like Spam. Yeah, Spam makes use of kind of like the scrappings. Leberkäse is like that as well. Meatloaf, it's where meatloaf comes from. You make use of the scraps of pork you have left, pat it out with bread, and you eat it, right? And so at a point it becomes nostalgia. At a point it just becomes nostalgia. It's not that Spam is anywhere good, it's that you grew up, if you were born in that time period, you grew up eating a lot of Spam because that's what you could afford. And that's what's nostalgic to you. So even though it's not that great, it's even though it's not that great, it's just something that reminds you of your childhood. There we go. How long does this last? It's perishable, but how long is it perishable for? See, that's the thing. It is, objectively speaking, Spam is not the greatest thing on earth. It's a nostalgia thing. A lot of Polynesians and Asians who would have been cut off during these trade routes like it because that's what they grew up with. You can make the foods that they have at home way better. You can make the foods that they have at home way better. But they just like the taste of Spam because it's what they grew up with. It's okay. I eat bakoblaten. I'm not much to say for this. Bakoblaten is a little... Before wax paper was super common for baking, you know those little communion wafers? You would bake your cookies on those. You would scoop your cookie dough onto like a communion wafer, and then that would make sure it didn't stick to the pan. I munch on those as a snack. That is my poor people snack. Guys, I swear it's good. It tastes like cardboard, but like good cardboard. It tastes like good cardboard, guys, I swear. You get flavored? I don't think they have flavored Spam in my town. I think it's just Spam. I think they just have regular old Spam here. Alright, let's... harvest some of these and then go on a meat hunting adventure. I don't think I particularly need a lamp here, so I will move it inside to try and prevent stuff from spawning in my house. There we go. Ooh, the darkness. Wait, I can just put a door. Good thing I saved the door. Boop. Rutherford, bring out the good cardboard. We have guests. There we go. There we go. Growth time 30 days. Ooh. And only cold resistant to mine is. I should have had flax planted a long time ago. Damn. Okay. That's okay. No flax for me until next year. Woo! There should be... Wait, I don't think growing was sped up. We didn't modify the growth times. We only rolled back the clock, so if you had things planted, they would be harvestable. Flax is a pain to farm when you can even... Yeah, but flax makes linen. Flax makes linen, buddy. Buddy. Flax makes linen. Here we go. Linen is important. Nope. We increased the amount of time for each month from 9 days to 15 because in 2 days we went from early spring to August. It was September when Naomi was making the changes. So in the 2 to 3 days that the server was up, we had passed like months.
Treat?
I don't have the clothier trait, so linen is useless. Linen is not useless. Useless to you. There we go. Because you can make linen sacks. You craft twine and you can make bigger backpacks. Leon! We need backpacks! Leon, help! I need your 50 bajillion titty holsters. Help. Guys, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Good night. It's probably going to be a shorter one today, and that's okay. So there's a hay bed that didn't get transferred. What? Okay. I guess you can only stack hay beds up to 2. Gotcha. Go eat? No, the problem is I've eaten all goddamn day. I have done nothing but eat this week. I can't do anything. I have plans. I have goals. I have things I want to achieve. And I can't do jack because I'm always sleeping. And it isn't beginning. It is very frustrating. It is horrifically aggravating to have things that you need to do, let alone want to do, and not be able to do them because, oops, I slept for 16 hours. It gets very frustrating. Very frustrating. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep at all. If I could never sleep again, I'd do that. I'll just go plant some birch seeds. Clear this out of my inventory. Whoop. There we go. Just plant some in our trees. Yeah, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Surrender your life to eat? No. I don't know how real you want me to get, so I'll just continue to be cheery. I don't know how real you want this to get, so I will just say that I do not desire to sleep. I made a mistake. I hopped in the water. Oh no! Okay. Oh, my hand has to be free. Okay, I have to have both hands free. There we go. I desire to have desire again. Instead, I eat. Yes. Imagine, buddy. Imagine this, okay? Imagine someone cuts your legs off. You just don't have legs anymore. Imagine you don't have legs anymore. Someone sawed them off. And you're now getting used to living without having legs. And it's pretty exhausting, you know, having to drag yourself through your house, get yourself into your wheelchair, get used to all of the differences that life has when you no longer have legs. And then someone's just like, haha, yeah, man, I wish I could sit down. Oh, man. You must be tired. Why don't you sit down? Yeah. Whoops. Oh, it wasn't working because I was hitting the Windows key. What's the button? What's the button to put things down? Sorry if my joke. I appreciate it. I understand you guys don't mean anything by it. It's just very hard. It's just a little challenging, as it were. When I express frustration at the fact that I have to sleep all the time, and then everybody's like, yeah, you should just take a nap. And it's like, that is exactly what I don't want to do. Taking a 5-hour energy to get the forbidden 25th hour of the day. One day I'll go into stasis mode and reboot. Oh, we ain't rebooting, bud. One day we'll power off and then we'll just be like, yeah, bye. Catch you later, losers. I tried 5-hour energy once. It did not give me the energy. In fact, it just brought me straight to the crash. I've been in sleep mode for like 10 years. Me too, buddy. Me too. It has been 8 years, I think. Yeah, 8. It's been about 8 years. Ever drank cocaine? I am honest to God thinking about it. Like, why can't I combine these? Why can't I combine? Do I need 2 bones? Why is it not functioning? They have all the stimulants except caffeine removed from them. So the only stimulant in here is a wee little bit of caffeine. Why can I not combine these? Why? It worked with this. Can I not make a bone spear? Okay, I just can't make a bone spear. Gotcha, okay. Gotcha. It's a boner thing. To the stick. Pains de chocolat is terrifying? Honestly, I'm here for it. Give me pains de chocolat. Can we make a bone shaft first? Bone arrow, bone flute. What does a bone flute do? Allows you to call mounts. Oh! No, antlers. What are... These things can all be broken down into bones. Nope. Nope. Okay. Sticks only. Ooh. But it has for the mod. I'm gonna try. Okay. Unless spears cannot be bound. What? Okay, can I bind this then? Not what I wanted. Nope. Okay. Alright. Only for hand tools. I should just put this in. There we go. Can make fertilizer out of that, and that'll give me more space. Perfect. Oh, this is great. I love this. I forgot I could do this. Okay. Let's see, rock. Building. Clay. Building. Alright, then we'll have fumes. Rawhide sticks. And this one we'll leave for miscellaneous tools, I guess. Probably throw the door away. Sticks I'll put outside. And bones I can put outside. So I'll put some rope there. I have no idea what a seashell does, but it looks cute. Maybe I'll just put it out as a decoration. And then we have ladder. There's my rawhide. There's my rawhide. Okay. There we go. We'll leave you. We'll put you with the tools, I guess. There we go. Okay. I have a seashell. Yay! Okay. So we're gonna delete this. We're gonna plant the black currants. Red currant, black currant. Perfect. I'll just plant a fern, because I guess I have a fern. Then I can get rid of these blocks and save the... Woo! Woo! One blunt damage when thrown. Gotcha. I will. This is not a crosscode OST. This is Pokemon music from Sinnoh and Unova. My favorite generations. My favorite generations. God, I want to play Black and White again. Alright, so I have a spear. I'm going out hunting. We're gonna go... I guess let's continue going north and see what we find out there. I don't need this stick. We'll continue going north. See what we find. To the north! I am not a Pokemon. I am a pal, apparently. If you look up Iceland, that's me. It's an ice type. Pal World Iceland. Here we go. Let me just open up the image so you can see it. Boop. It's me! It's a Frosty Witch! It's a Frosty Witch! She cute! She cute! What does her deck say? Oh my god, freaking fandom. I hate this website. Iceland. Though its body melts in the heat, it just can't resist sunbathing. Though its body melts in the warmth, it likes hot springs too much. If it's gonna melt anyway, it hopes it'll be in a steaming outdoor bath under a clear blue sky. Me too. Me too, bunny. I did not want to hit mod settings. I want to go back to the game. There we go. Ooh. Cranberries here. I'll be set for my adventure. The adventure of finding meat so that I can make and harvest food. That's a deer, I think. You know, I should have made arrows. That's okay. I have seen Gillette. Gillette is cute, but she's not a witch. Let's just collect some sticks, because I will never ever not need sticks. I don't think you want to null yourself. That sounds great, though. As long as it's not painful. Like, if I were a snowman and I could just sit in a jacuzzi and melt away, I think I'd be pretty happy. I know how they're harvested, IRL. You do not need to continue that thought. I'm good. I'm good. I'm solid. I'm good. I think the most annoying part about having your teeth done is that it takes a couple days for the cement, whatever they use to fill your teeth, to settle in your mouth. Because, like, it has this really weird texture for the first few days. And you want to just scratch your teeth. There we go. A decent amount of sticks from that. We need chat. I am currently on the Canadian dental health care, so I am slotted to go to the dentist every 2 weeks. Oh, Adorbits. Why can't I see my... Why can't... There we go. Okay. Why can't I see my mouse? What happened? Okay. Hold on, I think this is a setting. Oh my god. can't see anything in Ohio. Immersive mouse mode is not on. Guys, I'm just gonna DC Reese and see if that fixes. Why can't I see my... I saw my mouse was there. Past tense. You can see when I alt tab. You can see when I alt tab that there is a mouse there. Yoinks your cursor. Catrus Ignis. Due to its upbringing, it no longer cares whether its food is raw enough. The spouse stopped worrying about those details and prefers its food to be as spicy as possible. Yeah, that's good. A spicy meatball. Okay. I fixed this in OBS, but I don't think it should impact my ability to play the game. There we go. Oh, good God, I could sleep. Oh. There we go. Oh, you know what I need to do as well? Hold on. I need to bring up my email so I can respond to an email. Put that here so I remember it. What else do I need to do? Okay. Get my car papers sorted. Alright. There we go. I thought Colgate was dead. Yeah, I killed her. I brought her down into the basement and stabbed her 15 times. It's not a murder though because she didn't technically exist. I never filed her birth certificate. So, technically she didn't exist, therefore she can't have been murdered. What is adult? What is ALL? What is that? What is that? What is Just got a Minty and Black Forest in the same pack. Let's go! It's an ancient spear throwing device. The only ancient spear throwing device that's on this server is these jacked arms, baby. I have been to the Black Forest though, Static. I've been to the Black Forest before. It's a very nice place. It's so weird, like compared to the trees that I have where I live. It's interesting. Are you stabbing plants? No, I'm breaking the leaves off and collecting the sticks. Oh, I guess I have a blackcurrant bush. I don't need one though. I'll just plant it back down. I thought that was birch leaves. Do you hate greens that much? No. I love them. That's why I hurt them. That's why I eat you guys. It's because I love you very much. Little wooden arm with a wee heel to hook against the javelins. Boost your range. Nah, I don't have that. I just have some really jacked arms. I've been training my whole life for this. Okay, there we go. We got 64 sticks, baby. Can I delete? Hey, buddy. We talked, but I still don't have any money. The hell is that? Oh, blueberries. I could be a Catrus Ignis, but I think the resolute acceptance of death is a little more where I'm at right now. I could just melt away in a jacuzzi and be happy. I think I'd be very happy if I could just lay down in a hot tub and go to sleep, you know? The warm water bubbling beside you. I get Iceland. I get Iceland. If we give you food, will you still eat us? I'll still eat you, but like it'll be delayed. It'll be delayed. You can buy yourself a little time by feeding me good food. Because then I'll get full and then I'll be like, okay, I'll eat you tomorrow. Then you have to bring me more food tomorrow. However, there will come a time that I just really crave eating cookies, okay? And then you're gonna have to talk amongst yourself who you're gonna sacrifice. When that day comes, you're just gonna have to... You're gonna have to decide who's gonna go, because I'm gonna want a cookie. I'm gonna want one. I'm gonna make mushroom stews. There we go. Save them for the winter. Oops. I have not glue. I cannot read the book, huh? I cannot read the book until I repair the lectern. Pain! Aged crate closed. Oh, it contained feathers. Okay. It's hailing. Hain. What if we buy you big? Nah. Nah, see, I made you guys just the way that I like you, okay? I made you with love, and I made you to be tasty. I made you with much love, and I made you to be delicious. So, I'm afraid that store-bought goods ain't gonna cut it. I'll steal that torch. Sandstone! Is that important? Sandstone. I'll leave it. If it's valuable, someone can come and grab it. Alright. Well, that's the remnants of this little village, I guess. Oh, this house is underwater. Firewood. Don't mind if I do. Look at all that firewood. A large glass tank. There we go. Okay, we got a bunch of stacks of firewood. Not a single animal to be seen, though. There we go. Boil your nilly crab. Why? Well, I would like to be cooked. I think you can eat me if you turn me into a good soup, I think. I'll allow it. Just make sure you shoot me in the noggin so the death is painless, and then I will scream if you put me in boiling water. And I'll get adrenaline, and then I won't taste good. So shoot me in the noggin, preferably in the back of the head so I don't know it's coming, and then turn me into like the most banging soup ever. Make me into something absolutely delicious and record how I taste. Record how I taste so that people can know what humans actually taste like. Put you in the freezer for 30 minutes and then into the boiling water. Lobster stuff. Putting me into the freezer for 30 minutes won't do anything. I'm Canadian. Try like 8 hours. Putting me in -18 to -25 Celsius for 30 minutes ain't gonna do jack. You're gonna give me a cold at best. I might get a little sneezy. That's not gonna like put me to sleep. You're gonna have to put me in a freezer at -25 for like a full day. Yeah, it'll put me in a foul mood. You're so right. It'll put me in a foul mood, that's for certain. I feel like there were more puffball mushrooms back there I could harvest.
It needs to be a forced air freezer at continuous 40°C.
Yeah, see, Bunzel knows what he's talking about. Bunzel knows what he's... He's definitely frozen humans before. It has to be continuous forced 40 degrees negative. And for like a day. That way I die from exposure. You'll need salt and lots of it. Yeah, I have a low salt diet, so you're gonna have to really spice me up to make me taste good. And Donkey should enjoy your emotes! How long is that? That's gotta be like 4.5 years. Yeah, wait, 57 months? That's almost 5 years. Hot damn! -40 a day. I'm living there. Me too, Captain. That's why you have to put me in the... Nobody will survive -40 in a freezer for 24 hours. You have no fire, no way to heat up. You are locked in a circulating air freezer minus 40. It does not get any warmer. It is controlled to stay that cold. Technically, I started about a week from now. Hey, let's go. And I need to put my... This went from a meat hunt to a mushroom hunt, and the reason I wanted to hunt meat was for the fat. I need to find a chicken. Start domesticating those bad boys for schmeat. The minus 40 blast freeze will mess you up really bad within 15 minutes, even with a good jacket. Yeah. I live in regular minus 40, and we are not blast freezing, and that is how we survive. We are not in a blast freezer. I might have to buy chickens from a trader. Oh, big yawn. Okay. I need to find more boars. Where's spawn? There's no way spawn is all the way over here. That's like so far away. Okay, I know spawn is like over here. This makes more sense. Just get a mark. Spawn. So if I go to the south, maybe then I might find more boars. What temp does it need to be so I can cryogenically freeze myself into the release of Elder Scrolls 6? You're probably gonna have to freeze yourself at like minus 200. You're gonna have to go down to 0K. Minus 215.13 or whatever it is. Celsius. Because that is the temperature at which particle movement stops, or atomic movement stops. I don't know if it stops the electrons, but that's the temperature that molecules stop bumping into each other and moving, which means there's no transference of energy. And you will need to be maintained at that temperature for a very long time. And we don't know how to take someone out of that is the problem. I'm gonna highlight this. There we go. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, hey. Hey, buddy. I will... Microwaves were invented to thaw out squirrels used in cryotests to see how we can cryo-freeze people. Huh. What's your name? Kind of you to ask, traveler. It's Adele. Got anything to trade, Adele? I can buy... Ooh, some Squire stuff. A Squire shirt. A messenger shirt is cute. Oh, these are the things that he'll take. He won't just take anything. Okay. don't have anything that he wants, which is unfortunate. I live out here like this. Most people live in the villages, holed up and cautious of any threats. There are certainly threats, as you've likely seen. Not me, though. I like it out here. And besides, there's a profit to be made. What are those horrible creatures? Ah, those miserable souls. Cursed ones. Drifters. They come and go, lost in grief and rage. Punished by God, they were. They could seek atonement, but nay, all they wish to do is spread more misery. Punished by God? What crime could lead to such a dreadful fate? They challenged God himself, and God cast them down into the earth to wriggle like worms. They remain there still in the deep. It's not safe down below. Not safe at all. I'd live in a nice safe village if I could. Of course, wealth is virtue unto itself. There may yet come a time when the great arcs appear before us, and if that happens, I would show them the fruits of my labor. I would lay out before them my gears, my gold and silver, and everything else I have gathered. If I am deemed worthy, I will join them on their endless journey. I saw them crawling out of a hole in the very air itself. I thought I'd gone mad. Aye, sometimes they slip their bonds and flee to the surface. But they are truly lost creatures. They can only wander blindly, causing what pain they may before they are inexorably drawn into their prison again. I'd hope the world could not house such horrors. I'm afraid so, friend. For God shares wonders in kind. He created this world and those who inhabit it. And when he shows his face to us, the earth itself trembles, and we tremble with it in awe of his glory. Know any interesting places around you? Got something for you. Too dangerous for me, but you might be able to handle it. I can't give away a haul like this for free, though. Bring me a tin bronze pickaxe, and I'll tell you where to find it. Trust me, it's worth your while. Okay. There we go. That is a quest. Tin bronze pickaxe. Coming out of cryo and finding Elder Scrolls 6's mid, I am honestly at the point that, like, I don't think I'm even gonna play Elder Scrolls 6. Between the Fallout show, Fallout 4, and what I've seen from Starfield, I can say with absolute confidence that Bethesda lacks integrity as a company. And I have no faith that they will produce anything of quality anymore. Just with the sheer disregard and with the disregard and contempt they have for their own player base, it's hard to want. Leaves! Leaves! Leon, there's a bear! Red clay. I think I lost the bear. I'm gonna just mark this as red clay. Jeebus crust. I wanted to find an animal, but I don't think I'm quite ready to take on a bear. Not in the dark, at least. Would you accept another new release of Skyrim instead? No. Honestly, that is a company that just deserves to die. I think they need an entire restructuring if they're gonna bring anything of value into the world. I think they completely need new management. Todd Howard and Emil Pagliarulo and the other higher-end staff members need to be removed because they've gotten lazy. They've gotten lazy. And And they're okay with making crap because they think you'll just eat it like the pig you are. That is their attitude. Not even a last decade edition? Nah. Maybe I will. There we go. Get some mushrooms. Some mushroom stew. The issue isn't that they're lazy, it's no one's willing to tell them their ideas are bad. No. It's the opposite. Their ideas are interesting. They had an interesting concept with Far Harbor in Fallout 4 that poses the question, what if you were a synth? Is that a wolf? Can I take that on? Whoa! Whoa, that's a lot of them! They have interesting concepts. They're great at concepting. They're good idea generators. They are horrific in execution because they're lazy. Nobody in the company. Yeah, no, they have, the people in the company are decent idea people, but they don't follow any of their ideas through. They don't think about them. They're just like, oh, that's cool, slap it in there, and then they don't do anything with it. The worst part about it is that... Ow. Oh, is it hailing? Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Man! They have interesting ideas. They just don't follow through on any of them. And it makes for a crap product. Because there's so many interesting, like, little tidbits that they put in there. The start of something interesting. And then they're just like, yeah, whatever. They finish it to get it out there. They don't actually complete a thought. Yeah. It is 100% laziness. They thought it would be really cool to put a secret code to get into the railroad, which is cool. And then they have you follow this path along the ground to spell something. Like, okay, cool. That could have been neat. That could have been fun. Maybe they could have used that code word to give a bit of lore. But the word they chose was railroad. The feel when I'm starving to death because Vanille's... Eat some berries. I got 50 gajillion berries. Just steal some berries from my place, dude. There we go. They have decent ideas. They have zero execution. Alright. I don't know where you are. Never mind, enemy's still here. Yes, I'll die. Hellish. They have decent ideas. They just have zero execution. They made the password for railroad because they're just so stupid. And they think you're stupid. And that you'll be okay with it. I guess I'll just put more. I bet it wasn't a placeholder. I don't think it was a placeholder at all. I think it was just them being lazy. I think it was I think it was just them being lazy because they have the same problems in every other game they make. It doesn't get better, bro. Need to do something really quick before 10. Oh, is it that late? Oh. Let me see. We have been playing for 3 hours. There we go. Boop. Okay. Here's my fire starter. There we go. Vanille called me stupid. You stupid! You're dumb! You're silly! There we go. You're a goober. A doofus. There we go. Yeah, but Bethesda game, the problem, Sparks, is Bethesda games are serviceable. They're not good. They're alright. And they could be so much better if they actually cared. If they put actual effort and had integrity, they could make great games. They just don't, because they choose not to. They have the capacity to make not garbage, but they choose to make garbage. That is the pissy offy part. Was it 6 or 7 p.m. when you started today? It was 6:30. When Skyrim came, it was a whole thing in college dorms. It was. But here's the thing, Sparks. Look at the 1950s, okay? Look at 1950s gold medalists in gymnastics. Okay? They did good. It was pretty cool. I'm sure a lot of people watching them today. They wouldn't even qualify for provincials, let alone nationals today, with the routines that they did in the 1950s. It was good. It was good for its time. Pretty cool. But times have changed. And what was good on November 11th, 2011 is no longer good in 2025. The game is serviceable. It's fine. It's cool. There's a lot of serviceable games out there. It's just with the budget that they have and the resources that they have, there's no reason for them to be making such crap games. They have years of experience. They have so many other people that they could be learning from if they actually study. They have a huge community of modders that actively change their game with different quality of life things. They add interesting quests. They could pull from their own freaking community to find talent to elevate their games, and they don't. They choose not to because they think what passed in 2011 is okay in 2025. Let me tell you a vintage story, Sonny. Back in my day, games had to be good. Games had to be good, Sonny boy. You couldn't just slap a AAA producer on the title and be like, yep, this crap's great. tried to actually make a good game, sonny boy. Mediocrity wasn't enough. I did not want you to light on fire. Okay. Back in the old day, due to limited space and people still learning about how to make video games, you could get Battletoads. Games with minimal story that were just challenges. But it's just expectations have changed. We've pushed the limits of gaming as a medium, and now having a game without a serviceable story isn't acceptable anymore. Nobody would buy Pong. Nobody would buy Pong or Galaga anymore. There's gotta be something new to it. You can't just... It's not innovative anymore. Oh yeah, Pong. Celeste versus Super Meat Boy. I have played neither of those games, so... Woo! Woo! Oh, good lord. I have played neither of those games, so I can't comment on that. I know Celeste has a story. It's about climbing a mountain, and it's like really hard. It's one of them platforming games. And I think Super Meat Boy is a different style of platforming game. They're both nutty little platformers. Okay. And they're both silly little guys. I think I saw like a plant over here. Okay. I did. Growing onions. Growing onions. I'm gonna... There we go. AAA has been crap lately on their games. Ghost of Yotei is good, but not for the price. I think the problem with AAA gaming is they're putting so much budget into a game that they don't need to. Celeste is the story while Super Meat Boy is stealing the story from Mario 1. I see. I see. See, the reason some old games stand out, right, is because they were really good for their time, and they're still pretty decent for the time. Like, Ocarina of Time still holds really well. Because there's a lot of world building through the quests that you do, right? There are characters that you can talk to. The story isn't that deep, but the world feels real. And it's a very simple game. I'm not sure people would pay. They'd have to do quite a bit of changing, I think, to make Ocarina... Oh, chickens! Oh my god, I found chickens! Oh, shoot! What do I do? Oh no, this is important. I finally found chickens! Do I have to corral them into like a little box? Yeah, I'm gonna make a chicken pit. I'm gonna just quickly like a 2-block deep corral, put a trough in the center with some grain. I didn't bring my shovel. That's okay. We can make this work. Oh. I'm doing this backwards, guys. I think I'm very confused. Hold on. Is this the game soundtrack? No, we're listening to some Pokemon music. Because I feel like relaxing today. There we go. I feel a lot of games' budgets are wasted on hiring voice actors that don't need to be paid that much. Not that voice actors don't deserve money, but you don't need a star-studded cast to voice act a game. You do not need a star-studded cast to voice act a game. I don't think they'll fall into this, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? It is worth the shot. Picard is totally worth 70% of Oblivion's budget for a tutorial everyone skips. Okay. What's my crouch button? Okay, there we go. I hear them. Question is, where are they? There's too much grass. They spend way too much money on things that they really don't need to. Like, I'm pretty sure we could focus the development of games more to refine certain aspects. There's a chicken. Focus the development more. That's the rooster. That's important. Okay. I'm trying to wheedle you away from... There we go. Boom! We caught one! There we go. We caught one. Now for another. I'm going to need some assistance at my location for chicken. I've caught singular chicken. I'm working on the second chicken. However, there is a wolf nearby. He doth not sleep tonight. Slowly kinda shift him in a circle. Where'd go with he? Please tell me the wolf didn't get him. There he is, there he is, there he is, there he is. Go, 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 go. Yeah! Okay. I got 2 chickens, guys. I got a hen. And another hen. I got 2 hens. We need a rooster. Hopefully that wolf didn't get at the rooster. I didn't know I could stand on blackcurrant bushes. There we go. You're a rooster! You're a rooster! You're a rooster! Oh, I am so lucky! Oh boy. Okay, you need to go this way. Shoot, I lost him. Curses, I'm too short. Where'd he go? Did he go in here? No, he did not. We lost him. He's too camouflaged. I need that rooster. I need it. Where did it go? I can't see Jack. We're listening. I've turned the music down on my end so that I can hear everything. Over here? There's something over here? But is it a hen? God freaking damn the trees. I would like to cause a small forest fire. Okay, it's still just the two of them. There we go. We'll remove all the tall stuff so I can see. Because I could take a torch and light the grass on fire, but I feel like I would destroy everything. There we go. If we clear this up, it'll be easier for me to see. I'm too small. I'm too small. There we go. Get rid of these for a second. Okay, now that I can see around the corral. Oh no, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. More mushrooms. Bless you, thank you. Leave a little bit of mushrooms on there so they can propagate. I hope Dryad Saddle's safe to eat, because that's what I'm gonna be doing. Is that a pig? It's a deer. Okay. I think the chickens are gone. I ain't gonna lie, Chief. I think I accidentally chased them away. I don't hear them. Hello. Hello there.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
You still need some help with the chickens?
Yeah, there's a rooster in the area, but I lost him.
The easiest way to do it is to put a trough down.
I don't have a trough. I don't have anything.
I can have some planks on me.
Okay,
And it just needs
I
to
am
be
not-
filled with food.
put the.
It'll lure pretty much every chicken in the area to the trough.
Will they just walk down and fall in there?
Yeah, you can put it down in the hole.
Okay.
I don't have any grain on me though, so I don't know what we can bait this with.
I have cranberries. I guess cranberries don't work. Hens lay eggs themselves, but I don't think... I think you need one rooster for them to be able to, like, mature, though, don't they?
You need a rooster for them to actually lay eggs that will
Grow up.
into, chickens.
Yeah.
Let me run around and see if I can find like some grain growing on the hill here.
Okay.
Maybe.
Ah, woo! I heard you. I need your fat. I must preserve my meals for the winter.
Please. Get him!
Oh, I threw it too far. I'm too jacked. Now I don't know where my spear is. Pain. Oh well. I'm alone in the dark. Oh? Is there something here? This is like a dirt shelter. With some rotten food. It's very big. They don't seem to have a fire starter though. Woo! Where's the chickens? The chickens are this way. Okay, at least I marked it on the map. I guess I will make the treacherous way home since I have no light. No, I don't want to report it. I wanna just clear it from the queue. Can't see anything in Ohio. I guess I'll sit in my hole with my chickens. Sit by the hole with the chickens. Thinking about stuff in this game I would be so sad to play with. Is a fire starter too much of a burden to lug around? Yes, usually you would lug around a torch. What do I do? One dry grass and 2 sticks. Do I have? There we go. Fire starters are very slow and inefficient. Once you get a torch, you just use the torch. Leon! Ah, thank you. Where did I put the torch? There we go. There we go. Yeah, once you get a lit torch, you kinda... Thank you. Was there no fat?
No, they were really thin.
Pain. Okay. Alright, we'll turn that into jerky then.
Oh.
Okay, I will come back tomorrow then. Head back to my little hut. I probably make terrible mistakes like hunting the last couple of an animal thinking it's okay. Or I'd farm just fine, but I'd struggle to properly store the food. Or plant so many torches I'd start... Thankfully, torches do not start fires unless you're intentionally trying to start a fire. Thankfully, that is not a thing. However, you can light the grass on fire. Which, if you control the fire, can be a very easy way to burn off some unwanted foliage. But yeah, the big problem in this game is food spoilage. And getting in control of that. I am actually really hungry. So I think I might end stream and eat something because I haven't eaten in 10 hours. I haven't eaten in over 10 hours, so I am just a little hungry. Is there a hawk or a falcon that starts forest fires to start Hunter's Prairie IRL? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat. I'm still gonna play some Vintage Story because I'm having fun. So I just won't be streaming it. I won't be streaming it. I will be casually munching my food. So I will Otsu cookie. I'm probably. Tomorrow I'm back on a Sacrios channel with Borderlands 3. On Saturday we're gonna be playing Super Metroid because I oopsie doopsies the schedule. We're gonna say hi to Q-Ball because it's been a hot minute since we said hi to Q-Ball. She's playing Grandia, the PSX version, so we're gonna go say hi to Q-Ball. And I'm gonna go eat the last of my wontons. Next week's probably gonna be a lighter week. I think I'm gonna sleep. Otsu cookie! And bye 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 bye! I'll see you guys on Saturday. My.